Hey, welcome back to Kicking It with Leslie. It's 10 o'clock, and do you know where your kids are at?
Man, the street lights are on, and they better be in bed.
Yep. We were still outside playing.
Hell yeah, we were. And then the parents started calling the neighbors, and then somebody's like, "Hey, your mom just called." Well, you better sneak in through the back door, or you ain't doing shit tomorrow.
Right.
You know them damn street lights were on, and you weren't in the house. I'm like, I was out in the garage.
I was in the front yard.
Yeah. I was on the property line. That was always my excuse.
Right, you were on the property line. You were just right in the neighbor's front yard. I'm touching it. It's fine.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, these kids nowadays, man, they can't get away with shit, man. Like, back in the day, we didn't have the cell phones tracking you where you are, you know what I'm saying?
No, thank God.
And sometimes you get away with is like, they would yell your name if you yelled back, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're just outside." Oh, okay.
Yeah, just yell your name.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Depends how far that echo is.
I tell you what, man. Man, you know what I miss being a kid is freeze tag at night, like flashlight tag.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun.
So
much fun.
So much damn fun, man. These kids nowadays, they have no clue unless it has something to do with their phone.
Yeah, and we played freeze tag in the streets.
Yeah, in busy streets, by the way, like where we had to wait for a car to cross the street.
Oh my God, yeah. Busy streets.
We were playing tag back in the day. These kids nowadays, man. He touched me. Oh my God. I'm going home.
Knock him out. Just knock him out.
I'm
just joking.
I was touched inappropriately on the arm. I'm surprised high schools don't do flag football nowadays. I swear to God, it's that snowflaked,
Yeah.
Bless their heart.
Exactly.
What else you miss from being a kid? Late nights.
Late nights. Miss being a kid. Just like, I don't know. Because even though you had to be home by the street lights came on, you still was able to, like, I mean, I don't know if you were, but I was. We just all played out till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, just in front of our houses. And just, it's fun.
Yeah, me and the neighbor kids, we play basketball out in the street till like 1 a.m. in the summer.
Yeah.
And, parents never bitched because they kind of knew where we were. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and like mine, they were always sitting outside with you guys or with the other neighbors, and we were just playing outside, whatever. Because, I grew up in the city, so that's what everybody did. They sat on the front steps and hung out or whatever. So we hung out in the streets and...
Pretty much what happened in my hometown.
Yeah.
People sat on their porch. Like, you could tell a lot about sitting on a porch about your neighborhood.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I wasn't allowed to walk anywhere by myself. I either had all my brother's friends, everybody walk with me, or, I had my parents or whoever's friend's house I was going to, their parents pick me up and drop me off. So, or I was with the whole gang of people that walked with me. But, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Leslie rolled with a gang when she was younger.
I did. One of the few. It was like me and like 2 or 3 other girls in the neighborhood. So I basically wasn't allowed to do a lot of stuff, but I got to do a lot of stuff if that made sense. So
that's the reason what made you.
Fun.
That's what made you so damn corrupt. Is you rolled with a gang. What was the name of your gang?
Leslie and her posse.
Leslie and her posse. We just kicking it on every street corner. Fuck the street lights.
We don't hang on the street corners.
Hey, that just reminded me of something. So, when I was younger, one of my friends got a pellet gun, and he shot out all the lights in the neighborhood, all the street lights.
Uh-huh.
And so, the lights didn't come on, I mean, they were broke, and the way it really...
So you didn't get in trouble because the lights didn't come on, so you didn't know when to come home?
Well, it was kind of a technicality, you know what I'm saying? Because my parents knew what time that damn light was going to come on. And it didn't come on. It didn't come on. It didn't come on. And they just assumed I was in my room. About 1:30 in the morning, I realized what time it was. And I was like, man, I'm going to get a beat down when I get home.
Oh, my goodness.
I walked in through the back door, and they were like, what were you doing outside? I was like, I let the dog out. And they're like, oh, okay, are you hungry? I was like, sure. Like, what you got? What you got in mind? So, pop the top here. Ooh, there we go. Drinks on Leslie.
Woo-woo. Welcome back, Leslie Drinks. Birthday month celebration drinks.
Yeah, the countdown to the disco party is on.
Yes. So, if you guys don't know, the disco party is a week, 2 weeks, about 2 weeks after my birthday, a week and a half after my birthday.
Yep.
So.
She turns 25.
Times 2.
Times 2.
Time 2.
That is funny as shit. I remember when Michelle turned 50, she, she puts everything on a calendar.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't on the calendar, and I asked her why, and she's very pissed off about turning 50. So I wrote it on there, and the next morning I got up and she erased it.
Oh my goodness. Poor thing. Poor thing.
Yeah, she...
I'm loving my age. I don't care.
I mean, I turned 50 this year, so, I mean, it's... Leslie's only a couple months older than me, so... And she lets me know that quite often. so, I look at it like this. I mean, age is just a number. I mean, I don't feel 50. I damn sure don't look 50.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. Sometimes in the morning when I get up, I feel 60. So...
I think we all do.
I'm like, God damn, why is my foot hurt? So... It's all the, when I was younger, all the extreme sports that I did, the doctor straight up said, you're going to have trouble when you get older. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Now that I'm getting closer to 50, I think they kind of knew what they were talking about. Because some days, like with the barometric pressure and stuff, oh man, it kills my brain. Like, it's insane.
Sure, that's what kills your brain.
Yeah, I'm just over this shit. Like, I tell you what, a couple weeks ago, and as you listeners know, I had this severe migraine headache because of barometric pressure. And I was kind of laughing to myself. If I killed myself, I could write a really cool suicide note and be like, look, man, it ain't nothing to do with you guys. It ain't nothing to do with this. I can't take this headache no more, and I just had to put an end to it. So somebody come get the pup, get the pugs and fucking,
Oh my goodness.
But I don't believe in suicide. So
Yeah.
It was something I thought to myself was like, man, that'd be a hell of a suicide note, Hey, it has nothing to do with life or anything. It's just this damn headache,
I know. And some of them can be horrible. Like, horrible.
I'm telling you, I felt like my eyes were going to poke out of my head like the pugs.
Well, I mean... So it's not just that with, I mean, I know you have the headaches with that, but, so listeners, as some of you may know, some of you may not know, I'm dealing with alopecia again. So I just had like 16, 17 shots in my head. Oh my goodness, that fucking hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean.
I said, holy shit.
It ain't a fun thing going, and they're like, well, we're going to have to do some injections. See, the injections is a nice way of saying we're going to shoot you up with a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was just steroid, and it's just like a steroid shot, and just to get the blood flow. I don't know.
Get the blood flowing again. She doesn't have enough blood in her brain, people.
Yeah, the hair follicles, stimulated or whatever they call it, I guess.
Yeah, see, I went through that whole thing with my hair where they did the injections and all that. It took 2 years, and my hair looks fucking great, but it was also like about 70 fucking grand, you know. And
Yeah.
the
No.
thing is, they told me once you start, you can't miss a session. You'll screw this all up. And you know, I wasn't going bald, but I was thinning really bad because of stress, because of a previous relationship I had. And you know, I take a shower. Fuck, I thought I had cancer. Like, because I take a shower and like I have a clump of hair in my hand. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that's the worst.
So I went through the whole fucking cancer doctor thing and the stress test, and they were trying to figure out what was wrong with me, and it boiled down to stress.
Yeah, I just had like a deficiency of whatever, and so just doing that.
So the injections into the scalp, I will tell you firsthand, I will agree with you, that shit hurts.
Yeah, it does. Like the first time I had it done, when I first found out I had it, and they were just like, I think like 3 spots, and they were kind of like a big spot, like maybe the size of a
quarter.
One was the size of a quarter, and the other one's the size of a dime.
Mm-hmm.
So they just did those 3 spots. Well, now, and that was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2-3 years ago, something like that. Well, now I have like maybe 6 spots, but they're like really small, like maybe the size of a pea.
Yeah.
Or so. So we're just doing preventive maintenance, you know, to get them, you know, so she's doing like that particular spot and then some spots around it, since there was so many different spots, to just try to make sure that nothing gets worse. So that's it.
Yeah, I'll tell you this.
Hurts.
My favorite part.
It hurts.
My favorite part. None of it was fun, right? You know, because it was like 2.5 years I went through this shit, right? But my favorite part I looked forward to every week was when they washed my hair and she would give me the scalp massage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it felt so good. It felt
That's
so
why
good.
I love going to get my hair done.
Yeah, it was like, it was insane. So, but speaking of that, what is insane is we are going right back into music. 96.1 FM styling all day, every day. We're kicking it with who?
We're kicking it with Leslie.
Damn right, we're kicking it with Leslie. We'll be right back after this.